Also in our news, the Dominica Public Service Union has called on the government of Dominica to source the funds necessary to provide public officers with salary increases as well as improved working conditions. General Secretary of the Dpsu, Thomas Leta, during a press conference held earlier this week, criticized recommendations from the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, which advised member states that money from the Citizenship by Investment program must not be used to pay public officers' salaries because it is not sustainable. However, Leta contended that if the government cannot pay an increase in salaries to public workers from the CBI funds, then a number of programs funded by the CBI will not be maintained.
And talk about the argument that CBI money should not be used to pay public officers' salaries because it is not sustainable. What is being said to us indirectly is that the Yes We Care program, from which CBI money is being used, the NEP program that is funded by the CBI money, and all other forms of assistance, the toilet program and all other sort of assistance has been provided using CBI money. Are we saying then that since CBI money is not sustainable, even the National Health Insurance, that this program will not, they're going to die? If we are saying that you cannot use the money to pay public officers' salaries or increase in salaries because it's not sustainable, then we can say the same thing for all the other social programs that are being provided in the country.
Leta indicated that he is not aware of any instances where CBI money is being used to improve working conditions for public officers.
So you're not even using the CBI money to provide certain equipment, certain tools that public officers need to do their work. So we do not have a situation where CBI money is being used to provide the Solid Waste Corporation with 2 or 3 vehicles. These people who you see on top of the garbage, you actually see them on top of the garbage, you know, they are our members. I say in any discussion that we're having with anybody, those issues have to be brought up or to their attention. So it's not even a situation where you're providing the men or the public officers or the members with the things that they need.
According to Leta, the solid waste workers have not received a salary increase in over 5 years. He continued that public officers are the ones who implement the policies and the programs of any government.
And therefore, we are saying as a public sector union, the Dpsu is saying that we need more than praises for public officers. We have been hearing that for quite too long, that they are doing a fantastic job. We need to see things being done for them. And what do we want to see? Improvement in their working conditions and adequate compensation for the work that they are doing.
Leta noted that the Dpsu is negotiating for a 15% increase in salaries for this triennium. The General Secretary also commended the members of the Dpsu for their support and attending the meetings regularly. A negotiation campaign has been mounted by Dpsu and includes t-shirts and bumper stickers printed with 000 no on the front and find money on the back. Protests